Mr. Bruce is being weird again. All right, then.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm sitting in my shop tonight. I've been really busy lately, starting a new job and getting caught up in my shop and selling my Star Wars collection. Tonight I decided to sit down and clean my trap gun, which I like to shoot target and trap. And if you don't know what trap is basically they shoot out these, they're called clay pigeons, and they shoot them out. They look like ashtrays, and you shoot them. And I like to do that. Springtime's coming, so I decided to clean up my shotgun and get ready. And then I was wondering, I looked at a shotgun shell from it, and I'm like, I'm just curious what's in there. I've never torn one apart. I mean, I know what's in there because I studied it, but I've never actually torn one apart. So, because I get bored a lot and like to do weird stuff, I'm going to tear this apart tonight, and we're going to learn together what's inside a 12 gauge shotgun shell. So let's get the good camera up and get started. Okay, that's about as focused as I can get it in. You can see it's just a standard 12 gauge. I think this is a Winchester shotgun shell. Now, shotgun shell has the main parts of the shotgun shell are your primer, which is where the pin in the gun hits it to set a spark off to light the gunpowder or black powder, whatever you want to call it, which is in this, where are we at? In this part here should be our powder. And then there's going to be a wadding, which is probably made out of plastic now, which is going to pack that black powder down. And then after the wadding comes a little cup type thing that holds the buckshot. And that's what we're going to take a look at today. So I don't want to cut into down here because that would be dangerous, I would think. So I'm going to start with my box cutter here. I'm going to cut right about here. That should be well past where the black powder is. I'm just going to slice it right up this side. See what we get. I'm just going to make a little doorway in here so I could take a peek inside. I know this is my normal video type thing that I do, but sometimes I just get curious. I imagine there's some point of danger doing this, which is probably why I'm doing it for you guys instead of recommend. I don't recommend you doing it. Let's put it that way. So I got this little piece of plastic here. There's my wadding, as I said. Open that up like that. You can see the buckshot here. We got to find something to put that in. Let's put it in this. There's a lot in there. There's a couple hundred BBs. Now, I'm doing this so you guys don't have to, but if you do endeavor to do this, just out of curiosity, this is lead, so you want to keep it away from your pets and everything. I'm going to throw this away as soon as I'm done with it. But there is our buckshot from the shotgun shell, which, as you can see, that's that little cup I was telling you about. Let's put it in here so you get a better look. You can see about how small it is. It's like I said, there's about a couple hundred in there. Interesting. So look at the rest of the shotgun shell. And this is that wadding in the little cup I told you about. I'm going to go ahead and cut the tip over here away from the gunpowder so we can remove that wadding. It's actually easier to cut than I thought it would be. Oh, I got a runaway BB. Let's keep them all together. I don't want my puppies getting a hold of these because they're lead. I don't want to get lead poisoning either, but I don't plan on eating them. So here's, oh, it's coming out easy. There's my wadding. And oh, it's all one piece. So this actually packs down your gunpowder or your black powder. And this little cup here is what holds your buckshot. So when you shoot it, it pushes this all forward, sends it up the barrel of your shotgun. Which means what's left in here will be the black powder. And there it is. Oh, it's already loose. It's already loose. Now, I read that loose gunpowder won't explode if I happen to spark it somehow. The loose gunpowder will just fizzle and smoke. I'm going to pour it in this little cup. Let's get rid of these other pieces here. Let's cut these pieces off. That's how much black powder. I'm a little surprised. I didn't think the black powder would look like this. It's not actually a powder. It's more like a little. If you can see on my blade there, I don't know how well I see the camera's a little blurry tonight. It's being funny. Let me fix that. Okay, so yeah, I had to take a break there to focus the camera. It just wasn't right. I had to clean the lens off, of all things. But anyway, like I was saying about the black powder, it's not even like a powder. It's like little crystals. And oh yeah, there's a good picture there. All right, the little crystals, and of course, here's the buckshot I put in this little container. So, and let me give you a better look at the wadding again. That's the wadding. It's rolling away on me. That's the wadding. And yeah, pretty interesting. Now the primer is on the bottom here. I'm really not going to mess with the primer because I don't know if you can see down in there or not. But that's all it is. It's just a little thing that the pin will hit. This pin here, the firearm will hit this pin and make a spark, ignite the gunpowder, black powder, and the shot comes out the front, right down the barrel to whatever you're shooting at. Now, I don't provoke gun violence in any way, shape, or form, and that's not why I'm doing this video. I'm just doing this video because I'm bored, and sometimes I'd like to do stuff. I like to tear stuff apart and do something interesting. So, there you go. That's your gunpowder and your buckshot. And, of course, we're going to throw all this stuff away. Maybe I'll make a firework later. I don't know, but these are going to go away because, like I said, they're lead, and I don't want my puppies to get sick. But, all right, let's go big. So, yeah, nothing fancy tonight. I had a little bit of time before I go to bed. It was just kind of those I wonder situations. Thought I'd cut one up and see. Hey, if you found it interesting, leave me a like, share, all that stuff. I'll catch you next time. Got a lot of work to do.
It's just Bruce. He don't bite. Hello.